Reuse lies at the nexus of climate change, plastic pollution, and a just transition. It impacts ocean health and the health of our waterways and communities. Together, we impact all of these things. Reuse as a movement is gaining momentum because it delivers environmental and economic benefits.
Maybe the most emblematic of this is our partnership with the National Park Foundation at our beloved Grand Canyon National Park, which kicked off this past September with our first site visit to collect information, and then it will shift into high gear February through May as we lead a series of design sprints to co-create a new reuse system at scale in the park. As a reminder, this is not a pilot. It will be the new reuse system for dine-in and to-go at the Grand Canyon National Park. It will be the largest system of its kind in the park system and in the United States. This project represents an amazing opportunity, not just for Upstream, but for the entire reuse movement. Once the new system is in place, 1 decade of reuse at the Grand Canyon means 67 million fewer single-use containers, 270 fewer tons heading to the landfill 80 miles away, 1,140 metric tons of carbon emissions prevented, and a job toxicity reduction of a whopping 84%. Right now, we're in the process of an initial site visit to understand baseline data and operations and engage stakeholders, which includes Native American tribes that live in and around the canyon, along with our partner organizations, including Leave No Trace, Grand Canyon Conservancy, Arizona Sustainability Organizations, and stakeholders in the park's gateway community. The food concessionaires, Delaware North and Xanterra, while they are competing companies, are working together with us toward the shared vision of eliminating single use. We are excited to share that one of the project's goals is some deeply forward planning engagement of stakeholders in order to prepare this model for scaling reuse at other national parks.
We also continue to focus on state-level extended producer responsibility legislation, EPR for short, and deposit return systems, DRS, also known as bottle bills. We are heading into a very busy 2025 legislative year at the state level, possibly even more so due to the federal election results, and anticipate more than a dozen opportunities to embed reuse in EPR and DRS legislation and laws in 2025. Upstream's role is to serve as advisors and experts, both in drafting of legislation and the rulemaking process. Once bills are passed, money can flow to fund reuse infrastructure, leading to a new resilient regional economy. And in case you need convincing that the reuse movement is a force for positive change, to date there are 107 reuse laws in the US and Canada, impacting 26% of the population. In addition, we have an ever-growing and thriving reuse solutions network with over 1,300 participants across North America, representing reuse coalitions, reuse service providers, corporations, elected officials, government employees, and more, all focused on moving solutions forward at the state and grassroots level. We continue to provide space, expertise, and support, including open source tools and models to help advance reuse across North America.
In yet another exciting Upstream project, which was funded by the Department of Energy's REX Prize, we partnered with the Oak Ridge National Laboratory to ground truth the methodologies and assumptions we use in our software analytics program, Chart Reuse. It's our goal to make Chart Reuse the trusted third-party platform and source of data to assist decision makers and project managers, not only in shifting to reuse, but in calculating the impact of that shift to meet their own goals. As part of the DOE prize, we also created a readiness index, examining all of the success factors that make reuse possible so far, assessing which sectors are ready for reuse first. We identified that stadiums and arenas, the sports and entertainment sector, is the first mover. Our next steps include adding functionality to Chart Reuse uniquely targeted to scale reuse in this massive sector.
Please reach out to us if you have any questions about our work. With your help, we're able to do this work and create positive change in the world. If you have not already supported us this year, we ask for your support and partnership so that together we can continue to make positive change with the goal of a regenerative, circular, and equitable economy. If you think of others who might like to learn about us or support us, we'd appreciate the connections. Working together, we can create solutions that make positive impacts for generations to come. Thank you so very much.